Welcome back to Bella Mas. Now, you know, most men, they wear a scent that is gifted to them as a present, or maybe they bought it hastily from a cute sales girl at the department store offering lots of free gifts. But, I mean, different scents react differently to different types, different people. So to find your signature scent, of course, you have to do a little bit of research and a little bit of reading up. But we've also brought in a perfume expert here with us today to help you find your signature scent. We have Heath Keleher. He's the International Brand Director for Miller Harris. Welcome on the show, Heath.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Now, okay, let's talk about signature scent. Is there such a thing as a signature scent for different types of people?
There is, absolutely. I think when you meet someone in business, maybe you meet them at a wedding, maybe it's at a dinner, your scent forms part of your personality.
Okay.
People start to associate you and who you are with how you smell. So I think when you're buying a scent, it's important to go into a department store, try everything. These days, don't be scared to invest a little bit more money. Don't be scared to even try some of the ladies' perfumes. Perfume houses are using different ingredients in different ways, and try everything in the department store. Take photos of the bottles that you like, get the little samples, and then come home and try them on your skin and see how they react with you and see how you feel on different days. Maybe you like them some days, maybe other days you don't like them, and that's the beautiful thing with perfume.
You were saying that men can actually use ladies' perfume as well?
Yes, indeed.
It's not wrong?
Yes, indeed, absolutely, absolutely. We've seen over the last couple of years, perfume houses using ingredients in different ways. Rather than just using a rose, suddenly they're starting to use some of the ingredients that used to be for the men, but they're starting to make beautiful blends. So rather than it being very heavy and very sturdy as a men's perfume, with a bit of rose in there, you just get a bit of a hint of softness. So if you're in a business setting and you don't necessarily want to be too confident, and you want to be nice and engaging in a business meeting, sometimes some citrus or some rose can be just nice ingredients to balance it.
Okay, so how do we choose a scent that we like? How do we know that the scent will suit us for different occasions?
It's entirely your personal choice. The beautiful thing with perfume is what I can like, you can not like. But so long as I like it, that's all that matters. Think about, often I like to say, think about how you're dressed. Are you in a clean, crisp white shirt? Are you wearing colour? Are you in jeans and a t-shirt on the weekend? What's the occasion that you want to wear the perfume? Think about that. Talk to the staff in the department store and they will help you find things. Traditionally, if I'm in a white shirt, I like my perfume to be a little bit more crisp, a little bit more green, as they say in the perfume world, a little bit more fresh. On the weekend, I like something a little bit more heavier, a little bit more sturdy, like I'm in a log cabin with a rug over my knees or something. Something a little bit of smoke, a little bit of spice. I like things for different moods.
Okay. How about brand recognition? Sometimes people just go for the brand without even thinking about the scent, whether or not it will suit them, because I mean they think like, oh, all my friends are using this brand, I'm just going to go buy this brand as well.
Indeed, absolutely. Gentlemen, I think if you don't own anything at the moment, I think the best way to do it is to go with a brand that you know. But we encourage people to have a perfume wardrobe at home.
A wardrobe? Of perfume. Interesting. What is this perfume wardrobe all about?
So I'll give you the example that if you wear the same clothes every day, you get bored with the clothes. So why would you wear the same perfume? So my personal collection is about 50 bottles at home.
Oh, wow.
And I rotate around all of them on different moods or different days. So I think if you're buying your first bottle, go to a department store and maybe start by trying the things that you like. Then hop online, hop on Google, do some research about the ingredients that are in that particular perfume. And then start to go into the department store and say, I like citrus, I like vetiver, I like rose. And then start to go to the other counters, and the staff in the department stores know their ingredients. And then they can start to educate you, maybe on a brand you don't know. And I would very much encourage you, gentlemen, to step up the price point. Perfume is so much a part of who you are. I think it's so important to, when people meet you, they want to be, as you've just done the last segment, they want you to be well groomed with your beard. They want your nails to be clean. But perfume is also part of your identity.
It complements the outlook.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So traditionally, the more money you spend on perfume, the higher quality ingredients. You start using naturals, not the man-made synthetics. The naturals have a much more fresh purity. They have a much more vibrancy. And when you put them on the skin, they start to react with your body oil. And they start to change and open over time. And that's a very exciting thing.
All right. So these natural oils, like the scent that you smell on the smelling stick, might not be what it smells like on your skin. Is that what you're trying to say?
It will evolve and adapt.
Okay.
We all have different body oil. Naturally, with the food you've eaten, the stress in your body, your hormones, fatigue, the body lotions you've used, all of these things, when a perfume hits your skin, the perfume starts to interact with your own body oil. So we can wear the same perfume, but it's going to go in slightly different ways. Just slightly different ways. Not dramatic, just slightly different ways. And that's the beautiful thing. Particularly when you step into a brand that has a higher price point, the ingredients could be 15 or 20 times the price of gold.
Wow.
Super expensive.
Okay, now thinking about signature scent, like you were saying, you can have a lot of different types of perfume for different occasions, right? But if you're looking for that signature scent, that's something that people can recognize you with, shouldn't you stick to just one perfume or one scent?
Indeed. If you're looking, I would say have business perfume and maybe have one for home. Because they are different parts of your life. In business, you're often a lot more formally dressed. Perhaps you're in suit and tie. In the weekend, you're often a little bit more casual, a little bit more relaxed. So you want to be able to find things. So I think, as we were coming back to, if you wear the same clothes every day, you get bored of them. So I think have a signature, but maybe have 2 or 3 that you rotate around, just so you don't get bored with it.
Okay, all right. Now, teach us about the correct way to store a perfume, or how long can a perfume actually last us?
A perfume lasts a couple of years, traditionally 3 or 4 years on your shelf. You can store it at home, in the bathroom, in the cabinet, maybe it's in your bedroom, anywhere at room temperature is perfectly fine. What you want to do is to avoid a lot of light, avoid a lot of direct sunlight.
Okay. All right. Now, let's say I want to buy a bottle of perfume for my husband or for my father. How do I go about choosing the correct perfume for someone else? Is there a guideline as to how we can choose perfume?
I think have a quiet moment around what type of person is he. Is he engaging? Is he bright? Is he a little bit more subdued? Is he a little bit more relaxed? Is he a person that is very formal and shakes your hand even as dad? Or is he a person that gives you a great big hug? Think about how he is, and as you're walking around the department store, as you smell things, think, does that smell like him? Is a good way to do it. Interesting.
Or maybe you can walk us through some of your perfumes here. Maybe, you know, we can sort of gauge what kind of personality you can wear, which type of perfume that you've brought here with us today.
I think if we're looking at things for men, one of my personal favourites is a perfume called La Feuille. In French, it means the leaves.
The leaves?
The leaves. Very green, very fresh. When you first spray it, it's like you've got the green leaves on the trees in Europe. But as you move through the season of autumn, what you get is the leaves falling to the ground. It becomes a little bit more damp.
Such a beautiful story for a bottle of perfume, right?
Indeed, indeed.
So what kind of man can wear this perfume?
I think
what kind of man do you envision wearing this scent?
I would say it's someone who is dressed, someone like myself, in a very light-coloured suit, a very crisp, clean white shirt, a tie, beautifully dressed, cleanly shaven, groomed hair. I think this is a beautiful fragrance for a man. Ladies out there, if you're watching today, if you've got a man who's maybe a businessman, I would suggest something like La Feuille, or even just a perfume that's bright, it's fresh, it's crisp. I think it's something perfect for the businessman.
Okay, how about women's. How about women's perfume? Like you were saying, we can actually interchange, right? Like men can wear women's perfume and women can wear men's perfume. There's no qualms in that. Like
Yes.
you can't. So let's talk about the women's perfume that you've brought here for us today.
One of my favourites is a perfume called Terre de Riz. Ladies, maybe...
de Riz.
Terre de
Okay.
Riz.
Okay.
So earthy iris is the translation. Iris is a beautiful flower. When you use the root of the plant, it gets a beautiful buttery kind of nature. And I think, ladies, if you're looking for the one perfume, if you're stepping into a range, something like Terre de Riz or a perfume that's made around iris is beautiful. If you want something to be beautifully dressed like you are today, I think it has an elegant sophistication.
Okay.
You can dress it down, you could dress it with jeans and a casual blouse, you could dress it for a formal occasion. Perhaps you're going to a ball, maybe you're going to a business dinner.
Yeah, let's try a little bit maybe.
Perfect, indeed, indeed. We always say with perfume to spray it on your pulse points.
I was just going to ask you what's the correct way to use the perfume. So spray it on the inside of your arms.
Inside of the wrist.
Okay.
On the elbow.
Okay, so do I rub it?
You can do if you like.
Okay.
It's a common myth that you can or you can't. And you're exactly right. Up on the neck is another good one. In the glands, in the side of your glands is another warm spot.
Yeah.
Anywhere it's
So gone
warm,
are the days where you could spray in the air and then
do
walk
both.
through it. Oh!
I love spraying the perfume in the air
And then walk
and
through
then
it.
walking into it.
Okay.
I love spraying it on my skin because you get the concentration in one spot. But when you mist it into the air, what you get is the perfume and it disperses across you. I find in my travels these days around the world, a lot of ladies in particular are now spraying it into their hair. Your
Yeah, 'cause
hair
it
is
lasts
porous
longer.
and it does
Yeah.
last longer.
Yeah.
It's porous, it absorbs, and the first thing you do when you meet someone is you walk in and you give them a kiss on the cheek, don't you? And a person gets a great waft of the perfume.
Very great tips there from Heath about perfume selection. Of course, we will be running a contest here on Bella for you to win some of these Miller Harris perfumes. All you have to do is watch out for the contest on our Facebook page is Bella, Facebook.com/Bella NTV7. Yes, that's our Facebook page. We will post that up very, very soon on our Facebook page as well as on the show. So any final tips for all the gentlemen or the women out there about perfume pairing, Heath?
I think if you're a person who is new to perfume and you don't own any, I would say go into the department store and I would use their knowledge. They're the experts. And my last advice is don't be scared to try things. Just pick up every single bottle. Just because someone says it's not for you, if you're the person who likes it, that's all that matters because you're the person who's going to be wearing it.
All right. Thank you very much, Heath, for those tips on how to select the perfume for yourself. Now, we're going to go for another quick break, but coming back, we have more for you on Bella Mars, so don't go anywhere. Thanks, Heath.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Nowadays, men's preference for perfume have changed, and it's normal for everybody to have more than one scent. Wearing the best perfume to suit the occasion and time of the day is also important. It is not just about having the affordability to buy various perfumes and simply wearing it. Whatever we wear from head to toe, how we carry ourselves, and even the perfume we wear showcases our personality.
From our research, we know that perfume do play a role beyond body care enhancement. It can play a role as a way for you to express yourself. For example, if you put on a very fruity-based perfume, so that in a way defines who you are. If you put something which is very woody-based, very masculine, so in a way it tells people of who you are.
Pertama sekali saya rasa untuk memilih perfume sesuai, kita perlu rancang apa yang kita nak buat hari tu. Kalau hari tu kita ada banyak aktiviti sukan, kan berpeluh, dan kita ambil maybe satu scent yang lebih fruity ke, lebih fresh, Kalau rasanya kita akan berada di pejabat atau dalam keadaan ada air conditioning, so maybe you go with something more woody or something more masculine.
If you're already comfortable with the fragrance on your skin, then it's time to get experimental. By applying on your nerve area or behind the neck and ears is usually sufficient. So that one of the way for you to make your perfume last longer and in the end of the day depends on yourself. Sometimes people recognize you through the scent. You may eventually discover your signature smell. So don't just say it, spray it! Hey guys, here's a chance for you to be sensational with Uberman. Just visit our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/BellaNTV7 and look out for our contest album for contest details. Start clicking.
Welcome back to Bella Mas with me, Belinda Chi. Now, when you buy a pair of shoes, you look for its design, its style, and its comfort. But do you do the same when you buy a pair of sports shoes, specifically a pair of football boots? Well, our roving reporter Ika has this next story for you.
When we talk about shoes, the first thing that pops up in our mind is all about women's shoes. They tend to choose colors and designs that match their handbags, blouses, as well as makeup. But ladies, please do take note that boots for sports, it's not the design or color that matters. It's all about the comfort while playing. So what exactly can we do to make our shoes longer lasting?
It depends on how you use it, okay? If you use it frequently, of course you need to change it. But in terms of the carrying the sports shoe, you need to properly store it in a box. Keep it inside the box and of course keep it inside the cupboard for the temperature control.
If you need a pair that is required to react fast, support and flexibility of the football boots are crucial. So it is vital for us to have the right boots that will protect us from injuries.
If you ask me something like, you can always start that the first thing is whether you like the look of the shoes, that's for sure, and then how much do you understand about your own skill. Whether you want to be the one that's controlling in the football field or you want to be the one that is actually creating chaos that makes everybody afraid of you. So at the end of the day, you're going to wear it at the football field, you're going to play for hours, right?
With the right sport shoes, you are able to be in control and play smoothly in the field without any harm. So choose what fits and is comfortable, not just the designs.
Tomorrow on Bella Unwind, join Lisa Wong as she talks about essential oils specifically to fight the signs of aging. You know, essential oils are all the rage right now to heal all sorts of ailments, including aging. If you want to find out more, of course, that's on tomorrow at 11 a.m. for Bella Unwind with Lisa Wong. That's all the time we have for today's show. We hope that after today's show, we've managed to inspire some men out there to up their game in personal grooming. You know, no more looking messy. There's plenty of products out there. Do your research and start getting groomed and look good for yourself and for other people around you as well. Now, if you forgot to watch the show today, or if you've missed the show, you can always go to www.tonton.com.my to watch it again, or you can, of course, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/BellaNTV7 to win all sorts of stuff, including the Miller Harris perfumes, which we will post up later on our Facebook page. We also have Instagram and Twitter. Our handle is BellaNTV7. Again, I'm Belinda Chi. Thank you so much for watching Bella Mars with me today, and have a great day ahead. Bye.